On a freezing Thursday night at the Newcastle start. Penty Auricular has a new co-driver, the experienced Yorkshireman Phil Short.
The Rothmans Open on this, the Mintex International.
Tyre choice is still dominating the thoughts of the leading professionals in the tense moments leading up to the start of the first special stage.
3, 2, 1, go!
4 a.m. an Arctic dawn in Northumberland is still 2 hours away, but Auricular, driving exuberantly on the ice, is already firmly in the lead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Auricular's Toyota struggles away from the stage start, his car fighting for traction on the ice rink surface.
4, 3, 2, 1, go!
For Tony Pond, on his first outing with the Vauxhall Chevette, disaster at the Otterburn stage with a time-consuming excursion on the ice means that already he may well be excluded from the results.
2, 1, go!
A steady drive through the chaos of Otterburn's ice-bound military roads has put Jimmy McRae firmly into second place behind Auricular. But for Russell Brooks, struggling to keep his Talbot Sunbeam Lotus out of the trees, a major mishap in the form of a 12-minute visit to a ditch in Stang Forest is only just around the corner.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
All the legendary car control of the top drivers is being tested to its limits by the treacherous conditions, and Malcolm Wilson is another destined to spend time off the road. But some haven't waited that long, and Dartford's Tim Bryce opens his lengthy accident account with a classic nosedive into the trees. As well-meaning helpers wave down oncoming cars, it's obvious that getting back on the road is almost as difficult as going off is easy. For some, the pushing and shoving just never stops. In the intense cold of Friday morning, Auricula's escort is ushered into his team's service point. In these conditions, a mechanic's lot is not a happy one.
Penty, in these dodgy conditions, well, what sort of tyres are you going to be happy with?
Studded tyres, but that's not allowed to use.
.48.05. 13:48.
As Mark Harrison gets his stage finish time, spectators at Catterick are being treated to some, well, unconventional driving techniques, as performed by Mike Jackson. Local hero Steve Bannister. Britain's very own Russell Brooks. Group 1 class winner John Midgley. Phil Cooper in Roger Clark's old TR7. And not forgetting Ron Hudson. Nice one, Ron. Surprise Group 1 leader is Dublin's Austin McHale. And thank you very much, John Meadows. Some of the professionals are getting it right, though. Rally leader Pentia Ricola. Teammate Malcolm Wilson fighting back after that early setback. Tony Pond in the Vauxhall Chevette. And Per Eklund's Toyota Celica. At the Scarborough rest halt, Tony Pond is disqualified, but allowed to continue under protest.
The third stage where we actually got stuck. And we couldn't move. We had the big wide racing tyres on and we just couldn't move on the snow. Shouldn't have put them on, should I?
So how much time did that lose you?
Oh. Couldn't even begin or like to think about it.
Well, we started off very well. Went well over Otterburn, and then we got into the Stang Forest complex, and the first one was okay. And the second one, we were coming down this hill, and then this chap ran out in the middle of the road and it slowed us down. Consequently, I touched the brakes and we just slid right off because Russell was off on the next corner and he was just trying to warn us, you know. And finish up.
A spectator in the middle of the road?
Well, he was slowing us down, you know, really panicking, and so of course I panicked as well.
The rumour has it that in fact you lost so much time that you were in fact out of the rally.
Well, the rumour, don't worry about the rumour. We keep carrying on. Put everybody under pressure because they think that we might still be in, you see. And if we were still in, we would be lying second and very close to Penty.
You're one of the few drivers who haven't had anything happen to them today. You're just keeping it on the island.
Just keeping it on the island and trying to get it to the end.
How far behind Penty are you?
Just under 2 minutes, I think, at the moment. But he's driving very well on the icy stages, you know. I think he's still fresh from the Swedish rally. It's no bother to him.
I really have enjoyed to drive a car. Maybe sometimes a bit too much.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we have gone off 2 or 3 times, but luckily there has been always spectators or such a place that I just have managed to reverse back. But of course the conditions have been extremely slippery. I have never ever in my life seen such a difficult conditions. And you never, especially when we are first car through, it's sometimes just ice and the snow on the top of it, so you never know what is there under. It can be suddenly very, very slippery.
Slippery conditions or no, a number of drivers are in a big hurry, such as Russell Brooks, whose chase of Malcolm Wilson is lighting up the closing stages of this tough event. But ahead of them both is young Steve Bannister, driving towards a well-deserved 4th place. At the Oliver's Mount motorcycle circuit, Eklund's Toyota is firmly in 3rd place. For his first lap, Auricula's style is neat and tidy. Jimmy McRae's 2nd place Opel Ascona follows suit, but the rally sensation is Group 1 leader Austin McHale. 4th here, but destined for an incredible 3rd overall. Russell Brooks is keeping the pressure firmly on as he forges back up the leaderboard. more spectacular approach is adopted by 7th place Ian Cathcart, chased hard by a flamboyant Auricola. But fastest time, unofficially of course, goes to the smoothly professional style of Tony Pond in the Vauxhall. Reveling in conditions that suited him better than almost anyone else and using tyres that were a genuine match for the conditions, Auricola and co-driver Phil Short are worthy winners by a massive 5 minutes and 22 seconds. Strike one to Penty.